From Doctor Doom's arrival officially being confirmed as the Wanderer, the original comic from the roadmap confirming a time travel theme to get us to OG2, and live event, yes, live event details for this season, we're exploring 6 theories in Fortnite Season 3, because in what's nearly this season's final update, the story moves forward as the surprise characters made their grand return. Hope has been quickly collecting the final Pandora's box gems held by Megalodon, but she keeps having visions and headaches while near them. Once she collects the last one, in a surprising turn of events, someone has now emerged from her gem holder, and it's none other than the one who predicted all of this happening, the Oracle.
Give me the gem. Ah! Call me the Oracle, my child. And oh boy, do we have some talking to do.
She warns Hope that they have a lot to talk about, leaving us in a cliffhanger until the Beware the Wanderer quest, which will finally answer who he is once and for all. But thanks to a new leak, we already know the answer to that, and we'll touch on that soon. But first, we need to briefly explain the fate of some of Fortnite's old villains that we never thought we'd see again, and they also have returned. The Oracle's return has made many people think of the Society bosses in Chapter 5 Season 1, who were all presumably gone after the gods attacked them, but now they've returned, teasing another massive mystery. Yes, Oscar's back, but reveals it's better that the Society crumbled, as he likes to work on his own, unlike Hope and Nisha, who were raised as Society brats. Nisha, on the other hand, feels remorse and considers joining Hope's faction, also giving us a small hint on a question that we've all been asking. Valeria, who started all of this ongoing storyline, is nowhere to be found, and Nisha reveals that before leaving, she wasted all of the Society's resources, so it's only a matter of time before we discover where she's been the entire time. More importantly, something revealed after a long time is a massive teaser confirming the theme to Season 4. Pandora's gems have had certain constellations on them, which were actually hints to the future of Fortnite all along. Their names have now been revealed, as the first one is called Hope, as she's this chapter's main character. The second one is Ghost, teasing Midas's faction and hinting at Chapter 2 OG towards the end of the year. Now, these two are where things get interesting, because the third is a sword, and the popular theory is that this is teasing Marvel's sword organization, which in the comics is actually related to Doctor Doom. And speaking of which, Doctor Doom is now confirmed to be the villain of Season 4 because the fourth constellation is called, you guessed it, Doom. Thanks to this, we now know the plot of next season and even how we're going to be able to return to Chapter 2. The first time we got to Chapter 1 was thanks to the time machine, and it looks like this time it'll be Doctor Doom who will use time travel. Let me explain. Well, in the roadmap, there's a comic cover for Season 4, and some hardcore Marvel fans instantly recognize that the plot of this comic revolves around Doctor Doom using time travel to defeat the Fantastic Four. This could very much imply he'll be the one leading us into Chapter 2 OG in a spectacular event. And even more Chapter 2 teasers are starting to appear, with Megalodon having a top secret file teasing Chapter 2 Season 2, which was named Top Secret. And that's not all though, because as promised, we have our first look at what the Marvel Battle Pass is going to include, the Wanderer's identity, and even a new POI for next season. That's right, because Epic accidentally left a few cosmetics from next season in the files for LEGO Fortnite, and they reveal a skin as well as their very own themed POI. The cosmetic is this green cape, which fans theorize can only belong to one person, next season's protagonist, Doctor Doom. It perfectly matches his LEGO look as well as in other Marvel games. While we don't know what his POI is going to be, it has the same codename as this leaked skin, so we might be seeing Doom's domain from Chapter 2 Season 4 making a return. And this could also seemingly confirm the identity of the Wanderer, and here's why. Some hardcore Marvel fans spotted another comic panel of Doctor Doom, and it's honestly insane how it might have been in front of us this entire time. You see, if you look carefully, you'll see that in this, Doctor Doom is almost identical to how the Wanderer looks in-game. And in the upcoming Beware the Wanderer quest, there are some characters that we're going to be required to talk to regarding the Wanderer, and one of these is none other than Magneto, which might just be one more indication of the Wanderer's ties with Marvel. Speaking of Magneto though, there's another theory of who this green cape could belong to, if not Doom. Some believe it could actually be another character from Marvel with the green theme, Polaris, who's actually Magneto's daughter. She wears the same cape, and this could imply that the reason he set up all those rift beacons around the map were to bring her to the island. After all his in-game dialogue when aligning the rift beacons let us know that time for subtlety is over, and Magneto's main goal is to protect and unite mutants by any means. But all of that ties with the bunker that we saw at the start of last season, because it looks like Marvel's mutants will have a crucial role in Season 4. 2 Marvel skins were added, and they're almost exactly what we all were speculating, Deadpool and Wolverine. This is the second Wolverine snapshot we've gotten this season, and it's directly linked to the bunker from which Weapon X escaped. It looks like a lot more X-Men related characters are making their way, and Magneto's rift beacons might bring more variants. This is almost confirmed to be happening, as thanks to LEGO, multiple Marvel characters coming to the island have been leaked. The leaks comics hint at none other than mutants, Emma Frost, and potentially Cyclops making their arrival thanks to Magneto's rift beacons, and there's one more that comes as a surprise. Gwenpool is confirmed to be coming to the game, potentially alongside the Deadpool and Wolverine skin, or even with next season's collab battle pass, which is already shaping up to be full of surprises. But another surprise collab is responsible for one of the biggest teasers in the story yet. Inside the Tesla Cybertruck trailer, you can spot these two vehicles, and at first they might go by unnoticed, but they belong to the two biggest factions in Fortnite. The Imagined Order's Titan tank and the Seven's battle bus can be spotted, with many thinking this isn't random at all. In early plans for Chapter 5, Valeria was meant to study books about the Seven, doing heavy research on them and the 0 Point, so it would appear that they were meant to be included in the story yet again. And as we near the end of Chapter 5 and next season is speculated to continue the story of Zero War, it's very likely that we'll see the return of both the IO and the Seven. But it gets even better, because this concept trailer just leaked for the Resistance War season in Chapter 3, and while the Seven fight the Imagined Order, there's a character which can be spotted in the background that's not in-game. By the looks of it from this scratch scene, it seems that this character is from the Imagined Order, similar to Gunner, but he fights for the Seven. It's possible the plan was for another character betraying the Order. This character is super intriguing to me, and if the Seven vs Imagined Order stories make a return, it would be awesome to get him, especially in a grand reveal. But speaking of mini events, the pipeline from Redline Rig is finally starting to extend over to Brutal Beachhead. If you head in game right now, you'll see that the first stage is live, with the pipeline being slightly extended, trying to reach Brutal Beachhead, and there's two more that we're gonna see as the first phase of the Season 4 build-up event, confirming that Megalodon will succeed at refueling his Leviathan ship, and there's even some more info on how that'll play out. This time around, it looks like Epic's finally decided to include a countdown with these mini events because of so many complaints about people missing them. On the pipeline, there will be a small countdown that'll indicate how much more nitro the pipeline needs to be able to supply the Leviathan. Nitro fuel will also be visible through the pipeline, giving us a hint at when it'll be filled for the event to start. And many speculate the event will be Megalodon's ship ravaging the island, exposing the 0 Point, leading to the Marvel season. There's only one mystery remaining, and that is what the common plan of Megalodon and the Wanderer is. Now that Hope has all of Pandora's gems and the help of the Oracle, she's seen visions of the two working together. If the Leviathan truly exposes the 0 Point, the Wanderer might be interested in its power, making this their shared goal. As the Wanderer waits for this in the shadows, before that happens, characters from another reality have made their way over to the Fortnite universe through the 0 Point. These are the beans from Fall Guys, who are now part of the Fortnite ever-expanding universe as teased in the Big Bang. The LEGO characters worked their way into the storyline, and we can see the multiverse is still destabilizing with yet another galaxy opening, because if you're not familiar, the Big Bang event showcased a lot of different elements before entering through the 0 Point, teasing new game modes, and one of them was Fall Guys, which took some time but is finally fused with Fortnite's reality. As Doctor Doom or the Wanderer slowly approaches, we can only wait and see what happens in Fortnite Season 3.